A Michigan cancer doctor faces what is likely to be the rest of his life in prison this morning for defrauding hundreds of patients, including some who didn't have cancer at all. Dr. Farid Fata was sentenced by a Detroit federal judge to 45 years for what the judge called horrific crimes. Dean Reynolds was there for the sentencing.
The once renowned cancer doctor wept uncontrollably as he begged a federal judge for mercy, apologizing, as he said, "from the bottom of my heart," while admitting he had inflicted needless pain and suffering on more than 500 of his patients. "I stand before you so ashamed of my actions," cried Farid Fata. "I don't know what more I can do to express my sorrow and shame." From the rows of victims seated a few feet away came the sound of muffled sobs. Fata, who administered almost 3,000 unneeded chemo treatments, said he had permitted a sin to enter him in a self-destructive quest for power. Prosecutors said it wasn't complicated. The sin was greed.
Dr. Fata pounced on every opportunity to use a patient's body as a profit center.
It's why he told healthy patients they were sick, why he told sick patients they were dying, why he told dying patients he was their only hope. All of it done with an eye on how much money he could claim from insurance. U.S. Attorney Barbara McQuaid.
Do you think that it was a highly sophisticated fraud?
I do think it was a highly sophisticated fraud. Dr. Fata lied to everyone. He lied to his patients. He lied to his colleagues. He actually falsified a medical study to support the work that he was doing and the treatments that he was giving. And so he was able to fool many people who were very bright because he himself was very bright and very sophisticated.
Monica Flagg lives in pain from chemo for non-existent bone marrow cancer.
Now that it's all over, does it lift your pain in any way?
I don't know long-term what his treatments will do to me emotionally and physically. Did it lift it? Yes. I'm glad he's behind bars and he will never hurt or poison anyone ever again.
The judge ultimately handed down a sentence of 45 years in prison, and while some victims thought that punishment was too light, prosecutors say it's highly likely that 50-year-old Farid Fata will spend the rest of his life behind bars. For CBS This Morning Saturday, Dean Reynolds, Detroit.